Yeah. 40. Hey, what's going on, man?
I'm in.
You got to turn that music down, big dog.
E40 Fonzarelli in the house tonight.
Well, we had to jump over a couple of mountains and under a couple of hurdles and obstacles, but we got him on here, y'all.
All the time.
The last show of the year, T-Cash, Funky Man, and E40. What's going on with you, big dog?
Man, everything in motion like the ocean.
Now, I'm going to tell you like this. Before we get started with this interview, me, myself, T-Cash, you know I ain't trying to ride on your sack, but you're an inspiration to us up-and-coming cats out here, man. I'm pretty sure I speak good for the Hill Figures, too, man.
Hey,
You're a pioneer out here, dog.
I appreciate that, Pimpin', you know.
Right now, man, you the real ambassador from the Bay, man, because on a nationwide level, man, you holding it down for us, man. You know what I mean? We're sleeping giant as far as the Bay Area right now, man. And you the one that's just repping, holding the flag up high everywhere you go, man. So we appreciate that.
That's my whole duty is to uphold my bayness, you know, wherever I go. I ain't finna water it down, you know what I'm saying? It's straight, pure, uncut.
Yeah.
48 where I go, you know what I mean? And like I say, the whole world, you know what I mean, is influenced by the Bay, man.
That's real. Language.
The whole world, the whole rap game.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Everywhere you go, you finding out that everybody's influenced by you guys, what y'all got out there popping?
Man, we got it bubbling, man, and it's like, you know, they don't. It gets looked over. The Bay get looked over a lot, man. You know.
What's up with that?
It eat people like me up.
Yeah.
It eats me up when I see, you know, dudes out there, you know, getting influenced by, you know, not only just you know, the lingo, but you know, game, the Bay spit, the way we've been covering the game for many moons, all parts of the game. You dig?
I understand that.
And but like I say, it's all gravy train. We got to just continue to, you know, stay uniting, and you know, we don't need each other hating on each other. That's real talk right there, because you got to understand that if we do that, that's our downfall right there. That's our downfall. We gotta stick together like a booger to a nose.
Right. So
like, yeah. That's how they doing it out there in La La Land, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of times, you know, the industry I think that, you know, the West Coast is just L.A., which is La La Land.
Right.
You know, and it's not. It's, you know, the Bay got a lot to do with this whole thing, you know, and so we got to, you know, Dre and all them, they doing their thing. They came together, they united, and that's what the Bay got to do, you know.
On all levels.
Personally, I don't hate on nobody out here. You know, I just continue to just work, man. I work real hard. And, you know, a lot of people don't see me a lot, but, man, that's because I'm in the studio, you know what I mean, in the laboratory, putting together prescriptions and antidotes in the pharmacy, man.
Speaking of which.
You know, and I got to eat, man, and continue to uphold my business, because if I sit around for 2 or 3 years, don't put out no album, then whatever happened to 40 Water?
So you're going to be walking around looking like Chris Rock.
Exactly.
Dry as a bone.
Dry as a bone.
No, you can't have that, man.
That's
Check it out. Loyalty and Betrayal. That's the new one out right now.
Written now. Loyalty and Betrayal is in stores. Written now.
Okay, now, between me and you, the difference between loyalty and betrayal, and I'm going to say this, going all the way back from Down and Dirty. What have you seen? Because a lot of people want to know, you know, we see everything, man. In the Bay, we went everything from loyalty, from Down and Dirty to Federal, everything in the past to loyalty and betrayal. You got Ice Cube on there, man, Nate Dogg, heavy hitters, including yourself.
Right.
What do you think, if one thing, if not many, you know what I'm saying, what made the big transition from, you know what I'm saying, Down and Dirty to this point now, loyalty and betrayal, man? What part of your career did you say, or you knew that it was headed in this direction, that one day, you know what I mean, you was going to be standing amongst the big dogs as a big dog, you know what I mean? Because Cube, Nate Dogg, all these other features you got on here, man, these are all big dogs, man, and you consider one of them now. That's how I see it. A lot of cats see it, dog. So, if in a quick one, man, what do you think was the main transition point in your career where you knew, you know what I'm saying, that it would get to that point right now that you at right now?
When I had noticed that a lot of cats, you know what I mean, was focused when I'm in the traffic, I bump heads with a lot of cats, you know, and we cut it up real tough, and you know, and powwow and breathe on each other, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, we exchanged numbers, and we like, man, and you know, me and Q, we had bumped heads so many times, you know, we kicked so many times. It's like, it was just a time thing. It was all about timing, you dig? So he had a little bit of time, so it was like, done deal, you know, free of charge, not a wooden nickel. He didn't charge me nothing for the video.
Yeah.
He didn't charge me nothing for the song.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
Nate Dogg came through. He charged me some pennies. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing. It was just enough to wet his whistle.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was really favoritism. You know, he just, you know, showing favor to his folks. You know, just giving the love back. You know, it was Nate Dogg. Everybody who got down with me, Baby from Cash Money, not a wooden nickel.
Yeah.
Through my whole album, I didn't get charged. It was just, that's how we do it. Because if I get on something of theirs, I'm not charging them a wooden nickel.
Right.
You dig?
Right.
And that's the problem with cats. You know, you try to put them in the game, and when you put somebody in the game that ain't never nobody ever heard of, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Then they think that they supposed to have what you have. They see you with your, you know, they not knowing that it's 13 years worth of work. They think you're supposed to blossom overnight. It's going to take you one album to just, you know what I mean, had a platinum and all that, had a platinum jewelry, had a platinum plat, you know what I mean? And patience, man, because my first 3 or 4 projects did not happen for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That goes for MVP, the EP, Mr. Flamboyant. That go for Left Side, EP.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't talk about Mr. Flamboyant. Mr. Flamboyant is like an underground classic out here, man.
It's definitely a classic.
But I know what you mean, man, as far as just a national exposure. Now, let's switch up the subject right quick. Still on the same subject, but another little chapter of it. I don't know what to call it. Now, right now, man, you touched the base of a lot of Bay Area rappers, man. You know, they hating on each other. They funking with each other. You know what I mean? A lot of Bay Area rappers, I'm not going to name a few, you know what I'm saying? But for the sake of getting out there and making that fast buck, you know what I mean? They'll say anything or do anything. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
What do you think is the remedy to that? And I'm pretty sure that Hill figures, my boy Mars sitting here, and a lot of cats listening want to know, man, what do you think is the remedy to the current state of Bay Area rap right now? Because it's on the uprise. But we still see a lot of cats out here, man, that's doing not what they're supposed to be doing, if you know what I mean, man. So what do you think, man, can bring us back to where we were? You know what I'm saying? Because we on that road, but we need the 1-2 kick, that punch, man.
We just need to really, for real though, when you see another rapper from the Bay trying to do his thug thizzle, give him a pat on the back and say, keep doing it, pimpin'.
There you go.
You know, it shouldn't be no, oh man, that dude, I'm way tighter than him. You know, I got real spits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, that got a little bit to do with the talent, but a lot of times, man, it's all about concept, music, and how you approach your attitude, the whole giddy up. You know, because nowadays, man, you know, it's cats out there that's way weaker than all of us that's selling many units.
I can vouch for that.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
I ain't gonna say no names, but it's hella cats
really,
out there
real
that's selling a lot of units. And
please believe it.
you know what I'm talking about? So,
I'm not gonna
fellow Bay Area rappers, man, they go for all the up and coming on the underground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the dudes is pretty much established. You know what I mean? We all got to give each other pats on the back, man, and stop hating on each other, you know, because all it's gonna take unity for us to get this whole thing back together.
Okay.
And get the whole industry to start looking at us again, because we was hot as a firecracker for a second.
Right.
And then everybody got on their own ego trips.
Yeah.
You know, we all had, a lot of people had deals and everything. You know, we was all on our own ego trips, like, oh, I'm better than him, woo, 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 I'm supposed to be gold, woo, 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 and all that. All that is irrelevant. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all about just uniting, man, and you know what I mean? Just trying to stay afloat like the Love Boat, continue to hustle, and don't think that you're supposed to just make it just right away. You know, if you do, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? To a certain degree. If you know, it's hard to go 4 or 5 times platinum the first time you come out, and then the next year you mess around and, you know, you go copper.
Yeah. Hey, 40, check this out, man. So how is it now that you are out there and, you know, with your new album? How is radio receiving the Bay Area across the country? You know, we get hated on? Or?
They not. They barely hanging on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm barely getting my feet wet, but they.
Well, what about that new one with Nate Dogg you got on the radio right
they
now?
on it. I mean, that's really like a West Coast Midwest rumble. They was on it. They was on it real tough. Now the new single they starting to get with that. That's Behind Gates with me and Ice
Q,
Cube,
yeah.
produced by Rick Rock. Rick Rock got like 4 tracks on Jay-Z album.
Yeah.
He did Parking Lot Pimpin'. So
Yeah.
you know, it's like, but the Bay. Another thing, you know, we say, man, that I hear a lot of cats in the traffic, and I be chopping it up with old Franny over there at KMEL, right?
Mm-hmm.
He popping at me. He like, man, everybody getting at me, and they like, why 40 getting all this airplay? And I understand that dudes want to get airplay, but at the same token, I'm gonna tell you, just like they told me back in the day, you got to give these cats something to work with. Give them something to work with that everybody can accept. Don't give them no dirty version. Give them a clean version so it make it easier for them to put it on.
Yeah.
Check
See
this
what I'm
out.
saying?
We got a group in here right now that's living proof of that, man. That's straight growth, man. Radio playable singles back to back on their CD, man. The Hill Figures, man. Remember that name, dog. Cause they on their way, just like you was back in the day.
Folks on that single there.
Yeah. What you say, folks?
We got some of your Kim folks on that single there.
Which one?
Levitti. And Bruce came and got down with us.
Yeah, Levitti show straight Bay Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be checking for that. It's all gravy train, man. Like I say, we just gotta just keep our heads up, man, and keep mashing, man. Don't stop. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you think that the Tupac situation had anything to do with the Bay Area kind of falling off a little bit?
Nah, not the Bay. I think that when Tupac passed away, ever since then the whole West Coast ain't been eating right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real, because see, Pac was the kind of person he was one of them guys that had come out to the Bay and get all the top dudes that's out in the Bay. We would have been to put a group together, like about 7 of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And mashed on the industry by now. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So you know.
Where's that leadership at now? Somebody got to come in there and take charge. That's going to be you, right?
I'm gonna try to do it, man. But I need people when I'm on the road. I need dudes that's gonna be ready. You know what I mean? On the bus, we're gonna be leaving folks. I need people that's gonna be on point. I need people I don't need no attitude problems. I don't need no 40 treated me wrong, because that's a big thing. That's what dudes do. That's their excuses,
Right.
A lot of cats, they whole excuses to say, he did, man, he wasn't treating them right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not knowing what's going on in the inside, you know what I mean?
Right.
Behind doors, they don't know that dudes be getting breaded and all this,
Right.
So,
Right.
like, another thing, to the executive producers out there, keep your heads up too, because you're gonna get artists. You're gonna put your hard-earned money in something, and then once an artist record don't do good as it's it's heat.
That's all your
Yeah.
fault.
Sometimes it might not do good because right now we getting overlooked
I
in the
know that.
game. So if it's not doing good, sometimes the artist has got the tendency. Sometimes they go out there and they get the
Pointing fingers.
Yeah, point fingers like, oh man, he was hating on me. Especially if
yeah.
you're a rapper like me. A lot of cats, they think, oh man, 40 just didn't want me to shine. That's why he never promoted me.
Yeah.
Dudes be ignorant like that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I say, all the rappers out there that got people putting bread behind them, stick with them. Don't talk bad about them, because they putting their hard-earned dollars in something. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's probably hella dudes in the soil that would love to be in your position.
Hey, E40, can we clear up something about the rumor going around about you at the Source Awards, and you had a fight with somebody about a gold chain or something? I got the story all broken up.
No, I'm not speaking on that. That's fucking.
I don't want to talk about that.
Look.
Yeah, know what's up with that.
Yeah, I was about to say I ain't speaking on that one, big dog.
Yeah.
That's just some ignorance.
We already know what happened there.
Oh, you already know everything? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about a little more lighthearted subject, man. We were talking about unity. Now, here's a question that I'm pretty sure every up-and-coming Bay Area rapper used to be fan, EP want to know. And I know it's a pass between y'all. But I told myself, all my folks, I'm going to be the one to ask the question. Even if it means you're not my friend anymore, guy. Would you do a song, ever consider doing a song with Mac Dre? Because right now, Mac Dre is on fire. You on fire. You know what I mean? People ask about that all the time.
That's another thing I was going to tell you.
People ask me all the time, man, when 40 do something on Mac Dre, they'll be tight. So I said to myself, man, I'm just going to ask him, just for the record. You know what I mean? Even if he say no. Or he might say yeah.
Let me tell you something. Me and Mac, I don't have nothing. I don't have a problem in my bones, man, with Mac Dre.
There you go.
Matter of fact, we is finna do a song together.
That
It's
sounds
nothing
great.
but love. The little funk we had back in the day was not funk. That was just some old over the microphone, hillside, crest side, small times. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah.
elevated like that.
Right.
We was young. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we cool. I cut it up with Dre. We finna put it in motion. You
It's
know,
all good.
they got their group. You know, they doing their thing. I just did one with PSD. You dig, up out of the V-Town. So
Yeah, Player
so it's
Stevie
all
D.
great. We train Dre. No, we finna do that damn thing. I ain't got no problem, Pepper.
It's all good. It's
I
all
have
good.
no
That's what I
problem.
was
That's
hoping
real
to
talk.
hear.
And I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know that, you know, Vallejo got a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, we got to put all this in motion like those. In the whole Bay, it's talent everywhere, man. So we, like I say, all we can do is just give each other pats on the back and keep rolling. For me to be in the position that I am in, I ain't changed, man. Ain't nothing changed but my physical address. My mentality is the same and everything.
Well, would you ever think about doing a record with Confunction from Vallejo?
With DK.
Function did my first record. MVP, Thought I Could Trust a Girl. Felton Pilot was on there singing.
Felton Pilot on that one, huh?
37.
Yeah.
Yep. So I want to do Love Train over and call it the Fast Lane.
Yeah.
Would you ever
With
consider?
Michael Cooper, because Michael Cooper is good friends with my father's side of the family. So it's all gravy train with that.
Okay.
Would you ever consider doing the song with D Cash and the Hill Figure?
I don't like T-Cash.
Come on, man.
I'm about to
Cut the line. Nah, I'm just
T-Cash,
kidding.
you know it's all in motion like the ocean, folks. I'm with that, man.
Hey,
And that's
hey.
real. I'm saying that over the airwaves.
It's all
Hey, 40,
good,
how-
man.
Got
how
tracks
is-
240.
It's all, man, for real, man.
Mars got tracks.
I'm with
Wow.
that, man.
Hey, 40, how is rappers really making money out there? Is they making money from record sales or tours or producing or royalties or publishing? Where's the money really made out nowadays? Are they receiving rap tours across the country? Or are they shutting them down and hating on the rap tours now?
Nah, it ain't really a whole bunch of tours going out. Like, we was doing the Poppy College tour, and that's like spot dates, though. Like, we'll hit 3 days in a row, you know, come back to the coffee table, then
Yeah.
hit it again. You know what I mean? So, but now at the same token, you can, a lot of rappers, a lot of platinum artists, that's one thing about them. They might sell a lot of units,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But at the same token, their paycheck might not be up to par. So what they do, they got the name for themselves, so they can go out there and get breaded just on concerts.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's a good part about that.
Right.
But like I say, you know, the independent route is a good route to take for the beginning because a lot of cats love to see, a lot of these labels love to see cats sell units on their own without no major backing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's one of the ways to get breaded. You know, but sometimes if it can be good product, real good product, and get overlooked on the shelf without no promotions. So that's the other. You gotta have that promotions, man, and you gotta have that street buzz too. You know, you gotta network everywhere you go. Twerk some T-shirts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Twerk the T-shirts.
I got
You know
a
what I'm saying? And, you
I
know,
got a
let
partner that
everybody
got a-
know who your name is. Talk them to death.
partner that got an old school click Letterman jacket, like in the Tired of Being Stepped On video.
I like that.
Man, he was on the BART with his son. They both had him on. I guess y'all had some kiddie version, something, a hat.
Right.
It was a D-shot hat
What?
back in the day. I don't know if he made it or he was back, but it was some old school. You know what I mean? Like you can tell that it was some vintage stuff.
That
man. It
sounds like
wasn't
one of the original ones.
It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, major label logo on the back of it. You know what I mean? It was like some Marina Village
Straight.
special right there, man.
Straight grassroots, man.
Yeah. So I know what you mean, man. They still around. If you just look around here and there, you'll find some vintage stuff of yours, man.
All the time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got, you know, that, I mean, it was a time where I didn't go nowhere pimping without something that say E40 on it. I want
Yeah.
the whole world to know.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I hit all the clubs. See, a lot of people, they see just the glamour part of me right now. Oh, the big house, the money, woo woo woo. They don't know. I in my younger days, they was like 8, 9 years old. They didn't see the grimy, the hard work, all the little, you know, the whole situation with free concerts, everything I was doing. They really don't know me like that. You see what I'm saying?
Don't trip, big
So
dog.
you
We
got to get
saw
out
it.
there and get down and dirty about yours, man. You got to
Yeah.
hit all the clubs, get at the DJs. You know what I mean? Network with the rappers. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
All the rappers from the soil. You dig?
Well,
Right.
man, it's like
Yeah.
this here, man. I'm saying it again, man. Inspiration to all of us, man. Cause we seen you. You know what I mean? We was there in the beginning. I mean, you know, like me, still in high school, junior high. We bumped the old school tapes, Left Side, Federal. Before that, Tangy. You know what I mean? We bumped the disc tapes, you and Dre, everybody going back. You know what I mean? So I mean, we here, you know what I'm saying, and we support you, dog, like nothing ever before, man, because we know the state of the Bay right now, and that's just about it on my behalf. I'm very glad that you know what I'm saying, took your time out to do this, because you're a very busy individual, you know what I'm saying, so, man, I don't know what else to think. T-Cash, rapstation.com.
Yeah, E40, we thank you for checking in with KPFA 94.1.
We got one more question. My folks from the Hill Figures want to chop it up with you right quick.
Okay.
Yeah, man. This Ray Sean, man. We
What's
got
up,
together a
Pepper?
few times. You know, Extra Large, my folks, too.
For Shiggity.
Yeah, he did a track on the album.
Yeah, Large did some tracks on the album?
Yeah, he did a track on this album here, man.
What's the-
On my
what's the
last
song?
one, too.
Man, make sure, hey, T-Cash,
Yeah.
make sure y'all get me a, T-Cash, how them have a seat, get the CD for you?
I'll get one. Y'all get one to you.
For real.
It's all good.
Yeah. I just want to know, man, I'm looking forward to one of y'all. I mean, basically you, somebody like Show, Cube, y'all get together, man, and start some distribution and manufacturing for us out here on the West Coast, man, so we can stop dealing with them other people. I'm the CEO and COO
real.
of this record label.
Yeah, I know.
here.
That's one thing we do need. I do agree, is to get a black distribution company.
Yeah, man,
You
let's
know,
do
but
that.
the thing is, though, Pippin, I ain't gonna even lie. My bread is gonna have to be matched up with some other people's bread in order for me to put it together like a booger to know. 'Cause
Exactly.
It costs a lot of bread to start up a distribution company, especially we can't half-ass do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It got to be right.
Yeah.
So, but you is right about it. Though. Don't get it twisted. If my marbles was up to par to actually really just start up a black distribution company, I will do it because I know I get breaded and a lot of other people will get helped out. You know, it'll be real lucrative.
Definitely.
Right. Well, E40, what can we expect from you coming up in the year 2001?
Man, just you can look for me on the Jamie Foxx show in about I think the first week of January.
Yeah.
I'm on the 100th episode, and I'm in there doing my little thug thizzle majig. And then we got me and Disha got a movie called Obstacles.
Mm-hmm.
Look out for that. You can look out for the Click album, Money and Muscle, in March. You can look out for what else we got bubbling. You can look out for some more Sick With It acts. You can look out for the compilation.
Still sick with it, Jive?
It's sick. No, it's not Sick With It Jive right now. I'm Sick With It Jive.
Okay.
And the Click is Sick With It Jive.
Okay.
But as far as the distribution, my distribution is in motion like the ocean elsewhere right now. Yeah, for Shiggity. So it's all great.
all right.
Hey, you know, we was with Jive for 7 years almost. Now, at the beginning, in March it'll be 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a minute and a half, ain't
I
it?
remember that.
Right.
I remember that. Y'all re-released Little Bruce and Shelly Cell first, right?
All the time.
And then came the Mailman EP.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember I went to Compton on the real. I cut class to go to Compton, man. So,
That's all love.
trust me, I know.
For real.
But man,
All love.
we are really times itself. Appreciate you for calling in, man, and giving us this opportunity to speak to you, man. I know, you know what I mean, a lot of other radio stations don't chop it up with you in depth as we have. If they do, then, you know, one love to them. But
Right.
we just wanted to get the real from the real mouthpiece itself, man, because
For Shiggity. Hey, Hill Figures.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all do that damn thing, man. Make sure I get that CD, though.
For sure,
Yeah,
man.
right on for
Right,
keeping
yeah.
the Bay on the map, man.
Is it in stores right now, Pepper?
No, not yet. We're just in the promotional stage.
they got
man.
another one in the store, though, right? You got another one, dog.
Yeah, we got Product
me,
and
yeah.
Environment in stores, a reggae album.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, shoot. Man, make sure I get that, though, for real. That's big
Yeah, for
fit.
sure. I'm going to shoot it to you one way or another, man. I'll get it through some people.
Yeah.
All right, much thug to y'all, man. And
All right,
all my
E40.
fans out there, man, much love. You know, Loyalty and Betrayal is in stores right now, and it's one of them classical albums. It ain't for play, so y'all snatch that. And much love to KPFA.
Right on, right.
Right on, man.
Much love to you,
y'all, man.
40, for keeping the Bay on the map, man.
Hey, appreciate it, man. I'm gonna continue to uphold my bayness.
Okay,
All right,
dog.
E40.
We out here supporting you, Cuddy. We rooting for you, too, man.
I'm gonna do that song with Mac Dre too.
Yeah.
You need to, man, because everybody's scratching my back like, please ask him.
Nah, we gonna
It's
do
all
it.
good.
Me and Dre, we cool. We gonna do it.
All right, man.
Okay, Pepper.
It's been
All
good
right,
talking to
E40.
you, 40.
Peace out. Stay up, man.
All right, Pepper.
Yeah.
All right, peace.
One.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, right there, E40,
Yeah.
representing the Bay,
Mhm.
KPFA 94.1, Friday Night Vibe.
Station.com and 96 The Beat in New Zealand. 848-442-5510 area code. We got about 7 minutes left. Brother K is up next. Last show, Friday Night Vibe for 2000, 2001. We're going to be back at you.